Hello again. Once more, the newspaper headlines are filled with news of Diane Abbott and the supposed plot to prevent her standing for Labour in the forthcoming election. Another woman of colour, a Muslim called Faiza Shaheen, has not been chosen as the Labour candidate for the election in the North London districts of Chingford and Woodford Green, and she's pretty ticked off about it. She thinks it's a plot by Starmer not to have her stand for his party. She says publicly to Keir Starmer that on top of Gaza, on top of Diane Abbott, and now this to me, when there's such clear double standards of how people have been treated when stuff happened, what message are you sending to my community? What message are you sending the black community? And right there we see it. The concern with a Muslim territory thousands of miles away, and also making this about skin colour. These two things, ethnicity and religion, now dominate the news today. Again. Most of us are concerned not about what might be happening in Gaza, but about the state of affairs in Britain. We want to know about pensions and income tax, gas bills and housing, immigration, education and VAT. But no. Instead, we are drawn into a wearisome debate about the Middle East and whether some 70-year-old black woman in Hackney should be thinking about retiring from politics. Talking of Diane Abbott, we hear a lot about dog whistles by right-wingers, as in somebody mentioned immigration and, oh dear, it's a dog whistle. Nobody ever seems to notice the left-wing dog whistles, or indeed those by black people. Abbott has announced that she will stand as a candidate for Parliament in Hackney North by any means possible. Almost any black person, together with anybody who grew up during the 1970s, will immediately recognise this as a thinly disguised version of Malcolm X's declaration in 1964 that black people will fight for freedom by any means necessary. That expression, by any means necessary, was hugely popular amongst left-wing people and black militants in the 70s. Every black person hearing Diane Abbott say that phrase, by any means possible, will at once catch the allusion and know that she is invoking the spirit of Malcolm X. This is a classic left-wing dog whistle, but you won't see that mentioned in the newspapers either. Then too there is the obsession with Israel and Jews. On Twitter, the Labour candidate for North Durham, a man called Luke Akehurst, is trending. He's not Jewish, but has been the head of an advocacy group called We Believe in Israel for some time. Clearly an Islamophobe and member of a sinister Jewish conspiracy. There's a great deal of discussion about this Labour candidate on Twitter. In this way, a forthcoming British general election has been hijacked by special interest groups, and the focus is today firmly on skin colour and events in foreign countries thousands of miles away. I don't believe that these are the things which 85% of this country's population care about in the slightest.